welcome back. We're back here with Gamma Emerald, episode 3. Last time we had a little bit of a hiccup. Our Combuskin learned bounce. We tried bounce, and after Combuskin jumping to heaven and never coming back, we got a little locked out there. So I had to close the application and restart. And unfortunately, it had been a little bit since we saved, and we ended up back on the other side of that grass patch you're looking at right now. If you remember the last time we were on that grass patch, it took an effort to get across it. So that's why I kind of, instead of including all that again, because it did take an effort to get across it again, um, I figured we'd start on the other side of the grass. We already know what this is, a computer, some kind of computer asking for a key card. And then we did already fight all these guys, but we're going to have to go through it again, which is alright. Can't be upset about that. So this, like we said, this game is a little buggy, but it's in development. And it's fan-made. You know? There's it's going to happen. And that's fine. So how are you guys? How's everybody doing? Today I am, while we run our way back to where we started, and enjoy a nice cup of coffee before I have to leave for work. So, cheers. Side note, if you're somebody that drinks a lot of coffee, or well, really, if you're somebody that drinks a lot of coffee, there's not really an if, and, or but there. And you don't have an espresso, a Nespresso, not an espresso. I cannot recommend it enough. Full disclosure, I didn't purchase mine. A friend of mine got it as a Christmas gift for me and my wife, I think it was. So I'm not exactly sure how expensive they are. I'm sure they're not cheap. Our wormhole is evolving. That's alright. But I will tell you that since we've had this Nespresso, I have not touched the Keurig sitting next to it. It's such a better cup of coffee. I got to work yesterday, pulled up in the parking lot, said, was a little bummed because I was in the mood for coffee. Drink, work coffee, which is just regular Folgers. And I was so disappointed. I think this Nespresso machine has ruined me when it comes to other coffee. So again, if you have the means to, absolutely, or if you're thinking about it, get one. So listen, the Battlefield 6 beta is going on right now. And cards on the table, I've never been a Battlefield guy. I'm more of a Call of Duty small map, like fast pace, first person shooter kind of person. Battlefield 6 looks kind of sweet. So I'm thinking we might at least download the beta, give it a shot. See if we can get some cool clips out of it. And depending on how that goes, if you guys receive it well, we'll maybe have some more of that kind of gameplay on this channel. I don't want to be like a Call of Duty channel, or like a Battlefield channel specifically, because that gets, that's kind of feels kind of washed out. It's a lot of people, that's their main thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But I want to do something that's a little more engaging. I like story-based games. As much as it's not that I don't like Call of Duty or first-person shooters, but I enjoy a good story-based game. But every now and then I wouldn't mind, playing a match or two. Although, at this point, I'll probably try it on PC. and I've always been a console player. So there's a good chance I'm not going to do well at all in it, and it's terrible, and nobody wants to watch it, which is fine too. That's not going to stop me from posting it. Anyways, I know we're not talking a lot about the game in the background. Listen, Gamma Emerald is killer. It's a lot of fun. I'm not focused solely on it conversation-wise today, just because we've already been through all this. We're gonna go down here and fight the Grim Reaper, I think. Holy shit! Hey, how you doing? Still, killer character design. I don't know why the Grim Reaper owns a mudkip named LeBron, but... Oh no, we missed. Okay, Aqua Ring, we can deal with that. This could have got dirty fast. Oh, LeBron. Healing itself a little there. That's not gonna stop us. Hit him with another air slash. I wonder if this is meant to be like your rival in the game, instead of instead of red versus blue, or Ash and Gary, or whatever their names are in this current generation, because I'm not hip to the lingo. It would be cool to have a rival with a 6 scythe, I tell you that. Alright, I can't remember if it's this battle or next battle that we learned the infamous bounce that that whisked away our Combuskin. But I think we're just not gonna learn it this time. I think the plan is just to avoid it altogether. As you can see, this video started. Combuskin was in the middle of his little circle during the fight, and he just is moving and moving and moving. He will not stay still. Here's our little twin battle, which of course I'm not sure they've got the 2v2 battles in this demo, but I'm assuming that's where this sort of style is going to go. Typically when you have two trainers next to each other, they fight you together. Keep battling, Mighty Emma. Hit him with the old Ember. And he's down. 24. No, we're not gonna forget a move. We're gonna give up learning bounce. I don't trust it. Unfortunately. I will not fall for these traps. For these traps? Alright, this is where we got to last time. Your boy Kecleon with the lizard tongue. Alright. We missed. Ancient power, oh no. Ooh. That didn't feel good. Alright. We ain't afraid of no lizard. I do love a good chameleon though. They got them little alien karate chop hands. Like in real life, you know, you just hand them stuff and they pick it up. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10 design on real life chameleons. Alright, so we've been down because that's where the Grim Reaper is. Oh, we're making it a bridge. Alright, which way? Well, obviously we have to go fight these guys. We can't just walk away from them. Interesting that you saw me without looking at me. It's got eyes in the back of his head. Alright. New Mel. There are a lot of new Mels. They, hit him with a quick attack. Bam. I guess Team Magma, it makes sense that they have a bunch of fire Pokemon. I hurt my back doing something, and it's not a good time. But if I've learned anything in this life, it's that you just kind of work through it. Instead of doing the responsible thing and going to see a doctor. It's that, you guys know that, I think it's Boston Be a Man on TikTok. Hurt your back at work? Deal with it, don't tell anybody. Be a man. I love that guy. We need to start using our Beldum, actually. I'd like to get a Metagross out of them. But I also want to Blaziken, so... I want to see some of the final evolutions in this art style. Water looks pretty cool. The beams for the dock look a little out of place. They're a little bendy at the top. But the actual bridge slash dock itself looks pretty cool in the water. I can dig with, I can get into, I don't know, you pick how I should say it. Heracross. Heracross looks pretty dope in this. I'm still trying to dial in the lighting in this room. I've got two larger lights, and I've got one stand-up light that I can put behind me, and then I've got the overhead light in the room. I'm just still trying to figure out how lighting works. I don't know, it's all wizardry to me. It'd probably also help if I had a, sorry, just keeping tabs on the time. I gotta head out for work shortly. What was I saying? It'd probably help if I had a more professional or higher quality camera as well. It's like we said, we will at some point invest in, but for now, at least we got something going on. It looks like there might be day cycles in this. It looks like it's kind of getting darker, nighttime wise. I really want to go through some of this grass, but I'm scared of it. So I don't want to get stuck again. Is there anything on this side of the water? Possibly. It does not seem so. Okay. It's something about moving in a right. Okay, that's new for us. Something about moving towards the right is where we find all the enemies or the wild Pokemon. Let's catch this bad boy for funsies. Smack it in the head. Bam. Oh no. I hate when they shake three. No, I'm gonna accidentally kill it. I can't back out of this. I've got the button held down on quick attack. It's too late. I hate when the ball shakes 3 times. You think you got it, and then they're like, no, that's just joking. Just joshing around. Horsey? I don't remember you being in the grass. But, we are too powerful for Horsey. Would have liked another water Pokemon. Alright, well, we've had 3 battles in succession without moving one spot. So we'll see if we make it out of here alive. Sweet Sin. Oh, that's neat. It's a whole AoE. Smack. Almost had it. A critical hit. It's not very cool of you. This Alumacy? I don't know how you say it. Does not want to stay in this ball. If this one doesn't do it, we're just gonna, you know, take her out, throw her in the water. Alright, you had your shot. You're dead to me now. Maybe should have bought some great balls when we were at the little store. This is not a great sign. We are getting caught in a lot of battles here. Nope, Scratch kills a horsey too. Alright. I pray to God there's a... that's a weird thing to say. I pray to the developers of this game there is a... sorry, I was going back to see if there's another grass patch we could fight something in. That there's an animation for when you run into a shiny. Because I'm not super familiar with all of the different shiny color schemes, especially if they're not like original 151. That's where I did most of my time, was Gen 1. Combuskin just straying farther and farther from the path. Alright, I cannot see where we are. This is not a good sign. So let's run from a couple of these instead of taking forever going through them. I can go down one. Okay. We made progress. Oh my gosh. A Zangoose. Let's catch this bad boy. Dragon Claw? Shit. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if any of these are like rare spawns, or if everything's kind of got a pretty similar chance to populate in this demo. Let's see. Nope, not that way. We'll go, okay, here's the plan. We go down one into this empty spot. We go over right, and then we run away. And then I think down one into another empty spot, and then over right. It's a puzzle. You just got to figure out the puzzle. Still on a horsey. Maybe we can quick attack this guy without killing him. Yeah. Yeah, see? It hit us with a bubble. That's, my headset is making some crazy sounds right now. I think it's speaking to me in Morse code. Nah. That didn't make a lot of sense. Look, I know what Morse code is. It is, however, speaking to me in tongues. We got us a little horsey there. I think up is empty. No, up was not empty. Let's run from this guy. Down. Down didn't help us. Oh no. I'm really hoping we didn't get stuck again. We're so close to being out of the grass. Combuskin just keeps moving farther and farther away. This little chicken. Well, trying to go down gives me an invisible wall. Well, maybe not an invisible wall, but I can't see where we are. And it seems like going right immediately throws me into a battle. I'm not sure, but we may have lost the war. Let's, as soon as I hit that right button, it throws me into another battle. Huh. Can I go up? We can go up. We just can't go right. Well, unfortunately, it's about that time that I gotta call it anyways and head on to work, which sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and save this bad boy here and exit the game. And I think last time that kind of helped us out with our problem. So hopefully it'll help us out again. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys are having a great day, night, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having fun. Thanks for watching. Peace.